Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about these VILTROX K60 RGB tube lights. I just picked up a 2-pack of these. This is kind of what the package looks like. The package says they're 20 watts. So here is the case they come in. And the case quality is really nice. The texture is good. The build quality is good. The zipper works really easily. It also does have a carrying strap on the top. But we just opened this up, and right here is where your 2 tube lights would be laying inside of the case. Now I think this is really handy, really portable. You're gonna be able to take this with you on any shoots you need or anything like that. I'm actually using one of these over here on the back corner, just right off the edge of the screen there, as a little side light, kind of lighting the picture in the wall back there. So there's a separate side pocket here. You get the instruction manual. You get a charging cable. There should be 2 charging cables, 1 for each light. And then also, this is really awesome that they included this. I didn't read this in the description before I got it, but these are basically little barn door type dividers that you can slide over top of the tube light so that your light becomes more directional and less like a fill light for the whole room. I'll kind of show you what it looks like real quick. It just has 4 straps on the back, and you just slide it over top. And this really holds it on really secure. It looks really nice, and it's not going anywhere. So this is awesome for me. I've always needed lights like these so it don't light up the whole room. So I really appreciate them putting these in with this package as well. So just real quick, I'll go ahead and turn it on. And here you can see this is what it's looking like. Now you can see as I turn it, you're getting no light to the camera right now. All the light is directional, kind of like a spotlight or a flashlight. And you can see just how bright it is. This is on 100% brightness at 8500 Kelvin, which we can adjust the color temperatures, anything like that. We can adjust the brightness levels. Everything can be adjusted very easily. But you can see just how bright this is. This is completely blowing me out. Light in the background. And there you can see the spotlight effect I'm talking about. Now, if I were to take this off, you'll see it starts to fill more of the background. And these things are so bright at 100%, you really honestly can't even look at them, which I think is insane that these battery powered lights are this bright. Now let me show you a couple of the effects that it has. We've got a lightning flash, which, like I said, we can adjust the speed and the brightness and everything like that. This right here, this will straight up blind you. I mean, do you see how bright that is? I mean, that's lighting up the whole room. There's a softer flash, kind of like a photography flash. We've got a flickering light bulb effect. I think that's really cool. This could be really good for like a little horror short film or something. We've got another kind of flicker. We've got an SOS, a candle light that's kind of like replicating a candle flame. And like I said, you can change the speed to whatever you want. We've got the campfire effect. This would be really nice out at a campfire. We've got like a police vehicle or any kind of emergency lights. So yeah, there's a lot of different options in here. There's just RGB, it'll just strobe through them. It also has this crazy party one too. So even like for DJs or something, or just a party scene, this looks insane. But so yeah, as you can see, these are really cool lights. You can use them as continuous lights or effect lights, which I think is really cool as well. It's a 2200 milliamp battery, and as far as I've seen so far, the battery life is amazing for what it is and how bright they are. Of course, if you keep the brightness down, the battery will last longer too. And then the only other feature that I really want to point out is there is a 1/4 inch mount on each end of the tube, so you can mount these on the light stands or any other kind of fixture that you would like, which is kind of how I've got it set up in the back. And I've been using these for about 2 weeks, and honestly, my experience so far, I highly recommend these. I've had no issues with it. I really don't even think I could think of anything to improve on it. I think they've done an awesome job with this product. So if you are looking to get one like this, definitely check these out. I highly recommend them. I think these are an awesome tool to have as a videographer or even just as any kind of portable light. So thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day.
Hello guys, how are you? I'm Jose Spena. I want to show you my recent purchase is the tube light VILTROX P12, and I want to show you what's in the box. And yes, we have one over here. I just put it because it's a 2-pack. Let's be straightforward. One of the coolest thing about this light, and that's what I bought it, you can put more than one color at the same time. Boom! With a little bit of atmosphere, it would be like more sick. Did you see it? Come on. And you can actually put like speed, something like that, to move it on. Look that I have a fan over there because it's very hot here. Let's see what's in the box. The first thing is the box is kind of different. This is more like industrial type, and here is the light. First thing I noticed is feel lighter than the other VILTROX light I have. I don't know if they came in black too, but I bought it in white. I think the only color, I don't know, but they look very, very nice. And pretty much, this is the tube. It has a handle, and I spent a lot of time playing Jedi. Because, come on guys, turn this on, and I will put a color. I'm like Master Windu. This is sick. Let's talk about the quality. They feel more delicate than the K60. You have to be aware of not letting this drop because they feel like they can break easily. Nevertheless, the build is really sturdy. I like it. They have 2 1/4-inch screw on each side, and they have the controller over here in this side. So be overexposed because, come on, this is very white. And have a little OLED screen, okay, with all VILTROX menus. Beside the other VILTROX light that you can connect it with a Light Pro application, they have a new application that calls VILTROX, actually, like plain straightforward. It's very similar to the Light Pro, and it's where you can control a bunch of stuff like normal colors, CCT. It can go from 2500 to 8500 Kelvin degrees. Have a lot of effects like the normal we see, like ambulance, police, fog wall. But the addition is this menu. You can put different effects, and I think this light is more like a practical light. Maybe a music video, maybe some dramatic style picture you want to have a practical light that change over time, and you can put some animations. It came with a USB-C port to charge it. It has a 2500 mAh battery. This light have another kind of controller because they log on to the application through Bluetooth. I don't know if the other one is actually Bluetooth. I think it's like an antenna or some technology that's very, very fast to connect it. Connect them to the application was super easy, very and inconvenient. So yeah, it wasn't a problem for me than other light that get pair and take some time to connect, like 10 seconds. But the quality of light is CRE 97 plus. Come on guys, look at that. It's pretty. Hope this video help you to decide if this is the light you are looking for. They have a very good intensity and very nice build quality. So see you in the next one. Ciao.
Bueno, hoy me llegó esta luz VILTROX K60. Vamos a ver qué nos trae esta caja. Importante, trae un cover duro. Esto es brutal, no todas las luces lo traen, así que tenemos un plus por aquí. Vamos a ver qué nos contiene aquí el estuche. Hay algo que es súper brutal, y es que son 2 luces, no es una, sino que nos trae 2 luces. Así que aquí tenemos otro plus porque ya tenemos 2 lucecitas. ¿Qué más nos trae por aquí? A ver. Esto es para unir las 2 luces, ahora les muestro. Trae cable USB-C. Nos trae por aquí unos flash para direccionar la luz. Así que... y manual, obviamente. Ok, aquí está la luz. Se siente de un material, es como de metal, no es plasticosa, no se siente plasticosa, así que eso es importante. Vamos a prenderla. Esta es una luz de 20 watts, así que tenemos ahí bastante para iluminar. Okay. Y lo otro que nos trajo fueron estas piecitas que me parecen interesantes porque no lo había visto antes, y es que esto lo colocamos acá y nos sirve para unir las dos luces. Entonces podemos hacer una sola luz completa. Por aquí atrás tiene una pantallita, ahí podemos ver el nivel de batería, podemos ver el tema de los colores, la intensidad de la luz. Tenemos varios modos acá, RGB, tenemos para ponerla blanco, cálido, así que eso es importante, la intensidad y la batería. Esto que está acá nos sirve para direccionar la luz, ok, te trae dos, uno para cada luz. Como pueden ver, aquí tenemos sin, y aquí ya se lo pusimos, y obviamente esto hace que la luz salga un poco más derecha, ¿no? Nos dirige la luz hacia un punto específico. Hay algo súper cool que tiene esta luz que me encanta, y es la aplicación que tiene, que se llama Willy Lights. La pueden descargar en cualquier dispositivo Android o de Apple, y esta es la interfaz de la aplicación. Ok, aquí podemos controlar lo que es el color de la luz. Como pueden ver, fíjense lo rápida que es. Tenemos el tema de el color, podemos bajar la intensidad, subirla. Tiene muchas funciones. Aquí podemos poner más luces, tenemos varios canales, podemos tener esta en un canal, esta en otro canal, y de verdad que está súper cool porque la puedes apagar, la prendes, y esto es brutal porque a veces tú colocas la luz, a veces colocamos la luz en lugares que no podemos como que acceder fácilmente, entonces por aquí podemos prenderla, apagarla, y eso es súper importante. Créanme que esto lo van a necesitar siempre. Lo otro que me gusta de esta luz es que cuesta $198, pero tienes un combo, tienes dos luces, tienes el cobertor, entonces al final es como que haces un solo gasto y ya tienes como que el kit completo, y eso es importante, pues. Bueno, espero que les haya servido esta información, porque a mí me hubiera gustado verlo antes, haberlas conocido antes. De verdad, es que la luz está súper calidad. Así que bueno, ahí les dejo la info por si les interesa. Ya saben.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I want to give you a review of the VILTROX P12 tube lights. The set comes with two, so there's two lights included. They come nicely packaged in some cardboard tubes, nice and secure. These lights are really easy to use and figure out how to work them. All your buttons are right here on the front, and there's a charge port as well. And we got the little digital screen that's going to tell us all the information. On each end, you have 1/4-inch mount holes, so you can mount these on tripods or light stands or anything that has a 1/4-inch. So we hold the power button and the little screen will come on, and then we can control everything. Now, as you can see right away, these are super bright, blowing me out completely in a bright room. There's windows right here, so it's super bright in here, but this is way brighter than that. So that's a good example of what this looks like at 100%. And believe me, in a darker room, this would absolutely blind the heck out of you and light up the whole room. So that's great right away. It has plenty of brightness, but of course we can dim these. So we can go down, use these controls to change the collar temperature. It goes up to 8500 Kelvin, and it goes down to 2500 Kelvin, so very warm. So good range on that. I've found that its brightest, its peak brightness is at 5600 roughly, which is pretty typical for LEDs to be as bright as possible around the daylight temperature. And then we have an effects menu, which goes through all kinds of different effects. As you can see right now, this is just changing colors, kind of fading in and out. Here we have more of a partying, dancing scene, various colors, flashing lights. There's a couple different modes. We can just fade through red, green, and blue, blue, purple, yellow. There is a lightning flash, which looks really cool, especially when you're in a darker room. This thing lights up the whole room really cool. And there is several other ones in here, guys, so there's tons to look at and check them out. Now, what's really cool about these P12s in particular, these actually have a pixel mode, so you can actually have different RGB colors happening at the same time all at once. I'll show you what that looks like. So here you can see, I'm not sure how the frame rate picks it up, but there is it is a streaming of color happening here. Let's slow this down. So here you can kind of see it normal. It's ranging from different collars, and they move animated down the tube itself. So here, this shows the effect a little better. You can see the collars moving along the tube, all different collars at once. Let's try some different ones. Here's a pretty cool one. It's got like a strobe. There, you should be able to see that pretty good. There's your smooth RGB. You can see that that's moving really nice and smooth. And you can change the speed as well. But tons of different animated pixel settings. Very portable, nice to take with you. The battery's gonna last a while, so you won't have any issues with that. Especially if you're not running at 100%. If you got the brightness down, these burn for a while. There's some wireless functions here as well. You can actually connect to it with Bluetooth and control it from your phone. These are also DMX compatible, so they can all talk to each other, and you can set up scenes, all that cool stuff with a DMX system. So I'm really impressed with the VILTROX P12s. I highly recommend checking these out. I've had no issues with them whatsoever so far. So yeah, I really recommend picking these up, guys. Thank you for watching.
Hello guys, I want to show you today these VILTROX K60 lights and help you to find if they are fit for you. They came in this practical and very nice semi-hard case, and as soon as you open it, you will find the two lights and a pocket with a zipper. Inside the pocket you will find two USB-C to USB-A cables, and you will find also all the manuals and two flags. These flags are attached with an elastic band, and they allow you to direction the light and avoid the spill. You will also have the two lights and this little two gear here that allow you to attach the two lights together. My first impression is the light is a bit heavy, and I think it's because it's metal or a very strong plastic. They feel like very well built, and also the battery is very large to last longer. And I can tell as soon as I took it from the case. I went to an event, and I illuminate my event around hour and a half or a little bit more in between 40 and 50%, and I still have one bar. This little gear here allows you to put the two lights together like so, and you can make a bigger RGB LED light. So this is a nice touch on VILTROX guys, because this allows you to put like very big light, and this actually looks very nice. So furthermore, the reason I choose like VILTROX is because I really like how they manage the application and control the lights. They have the wheel light application, and pretty much you can assign one channel and one letter to each VILTROX light and control it from the application. And after you don't have to pair it, you just put in the light the channel and the letter, and they works like flawless. All my equipment, my lights have VILTROX, and I control them all in this application. This is an old iPhone, but works very well for a controller. The flags allow you to avoid the spilling of the light and direction your beam. This, and you have a control and directed light. So this is a nice touch from VILTROX guys, because this help you a lot on set. These lights are for someone who is looking for practical light that can carry around and illuminate from an event to a small studio like this one. This is my living room. So if this is your case, I really recommend you to get those, because the application is really friendly user. They are very portable, and I can't stress enough to acknowledging that control them from one application is really handy. So hope you like the small review, and this is Advices, and see you in the next one.